Hello Libra, welcome to the channel. We are Stars in Orbit. I am Sister Lovelace here delivering your Aquarius full moon tea leaf and tarot reading. I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown, the Wooden Tarot, and the tea leaf fortune cards to help me with this reading. So thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate every single one of you for all of your likes, your comments, sharing with your friends, your family, subscribing of course. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Also hit the bell so you get notified of when we post our videos. But yeah, so it's just me and my bestie trying to make this a full-time gig. So I really do appreciate all of you trying to support us in that way. It really does help to grow our channel and help us grow as readers, as entrepreneurs. So thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate you. So Libra, let's dive into your reading. Let's see what the general theme is for this Aquarius full moon for you. Okay, Six of Swords. So yeah, I do feel like this is such a Libra card, but it's kind of like you know that there's something that from the past that you really need to move past from. I feel like the hard part is already over for the most part. You just kind of have to move through this last bit of the storm. Yeah, we see the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Pentacles. So Father of Swords, your energy. So I do feel like there's something that you're really trying to work towards. Perhaps it has a lot to do with okay, I'm kind of getting like securing your family, or you know, even if it's just you and like you don't have much of a family, or it has something to do with your work family or how you're building on your life and what it is that you're trying to create for yourself. I do feel like it has something to do with that and like how you're trying to manifest that into your life. Manifesting more stability and more clarity into your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a clarifier for the Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm feeling there's just a lot of worry on your heart, perhaps about the things that you're moving forward to. We see the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Father of Pentacles now. So yeah, I do feel like there's a decision maybe that's weighing on your heart. It's like, do you take the money or do you do something that actually makes you feel happy, that makes you feel fulfilled? Something that maybe helps you to increase your creative abilities that perhaps are not necessarily being totally tapped into at this moment. Okay, yeah, so Father of Cups. We do have water energy here, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, potentially. But I do feel like with this choice or this worry that may be weighing down on you at this time, Libra, I'm hearing Aquarius, I think it has a lot to do with trying to show like an emotional maturity, and I feel like that's kind of like a thing with Aquarius too, is like that quote unemotional or like detached type of demeanor. So I feel like maybe that type of energy is kind of influencing you at this time, Libra, where it's like, yes, I do feel strongly about this, but I'm not gonna let you see how I feel about this right now. Okay, so let me get one more for the Father of Cups. Seeing 424 on the reader there, so whatever that may mean for a particular number of you. Okay, so yeah, and then we have the Son of Pentacles. Very interesting. Scorpio, actually, they got these same cards like this. So you may be dealing with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So if you feel compelled to watch the Scorpio reading, feel free to do so. You may get further insights in there, but yeah, so basically I do feel like there is a lot of duality here with the feminine elements of water and earth, wanting things to look good on the surface, but then also feeling good about what it is, you know, like how things actually are, but then like being confident and more I'm not trying to use the word detached, just like a more calm demeanor, like some, you know, I feel like men, they just, you know, they try not to show their emotions. So I do feel like there's a little bit of this tug of war with that type of duality of the divine masculine, divine feminine here. Yeah, so basically to say, you know, the overall energy, we did have the Six of Swords. I feel like it's something that you just kind of need to transition through. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid, basically. And I think it's about taking confident action with what it is that you're producing, and being confident about how you truly feel about it, and being emotionally mature about it. If there needs to be some sort of like confrontation or having to kind of like isolate yourself a little bit in a way, I think there's maybe a slight fear with having some sort of financial loss with this transition, and you're not trying to let that worry or that fear kind of show, and trying to take hold of this energy of the Sun of Pentacles, where it's like, no matter the circumstances, I'm going to keep moving forward, I'm going to keep trucking along, and I'm going to be successful at what it is that I'm doing, and it's going to be everlasting. So let's go ahead and get some cards to see what your blockage is during this Aquarius full moon. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups, the Sun, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, very interesting. So there are your cards there as the blockage. So I do feel like you may have a lot of thoughts, a lot of emotions on your mind that you would like to pursue, and I feel like there's a level of happiness that you're blocking, that is being blocked out, and perhaps it has something to do with this withdrawal feeling, like that isolation that I kind of touched on there for a second. And it's like when you withdraw, when you escape from perhaps making a decision, and you're kind of like stuck between two choices here, two paths, it's like that blocks you from feeling your happiest and maybe feeling hopeful for the different plans and ideas that you may have had. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some tea leaf cards to get some additional messages for you, Libra. Okay. Okay, so you have Fly, a period of ill health, depression. That kind of coincides with the Five of Pentacles energy that I was picking up on. You also have Lily, spiritual love. And Bell, announcement. So let's get some tarot cards for this. Wow, yeah. And then in which the blockage cards fell out, we see the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely something that's really bugging you, that's really been on your heart and on your mind for quite some time. And so now it's like you're just having to try to move forward with a new plan and a new vision. But it's just something that's keeping you stuck. So what is the fly card here for? Two of Cups. So perhaps some of you are feeling this depression over a relationship, be that romance, business, or otherwise, something that you felt was really harmonious and okay, I'm hearing clever girl. Okay, we see the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. That's a card of Leo. We also have the sun in Leo at this time during the time of the full moon in Aquarius. But Leo is ruled by the sun, so perhaps some of you are in fact dealing with a Leo, sun, moon, or rising, or Venus, that is kind of breaking your heart right now. Let's get more about that fly card with the Two of Cups. Father of Wands, again, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Moon rising. But yeah, it's like that entrepreneurial type of energies. So yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying earlier. It's like, do I take the money and stick with this like boring ass job, or do I do something that actually makes me feel fulfilled, something where I can actually envision my future as something that I'm actually passionate about, something that helps me to create a life that I desire. Yeah. And maybe it's like something about not getting the respect that you deserve in a relationship or in some sort of like dynamic that's kind of bringing you to this fly, ill health, or depression. Okay, so what is the announcement here for Libra during the Aquarius full moon? The Chariot. So a card of Cancer, we see the Seven of Pentacles again. So the Chariot is a symbol of victory. So that's very good. That's a good omen there. But nonetheless, it like I was saying, I feel like this duality between the yin and the yang, the masculine, the feminine attributes here. So I do feel like there's finally going to be some sort of balance where you have more willpower to make the right decisions for yourself, and perhaps for whoever you're dealing with during this time. Yeah, so that's a really good omen. That's good. Yeah, and then so the Seven of Pentacles, so having planned out a long-term vision for yourself, with the Six of Wands, so that's again a card of victory and being recognized for your efforts. After that, we see the Nine of Cups, talking about your emotional fulfillment, feeling content, happy. Yeah, and then the Hanged Man, finally having like surrender to your process instead of just like resisting change and going back and forth, having like this tug of war between the Father of Cups and Son of Pentacles energy, and you're finally getting that higher perspective, and ending with the Empress. Yeah, and then the Mother of Swords, your energy, Libra. So again, it's like I feel like there needs to be this strong connection with the feminine principles here, where you're being more nurturing, you're being more warm, loving, and more compassionate for yourself and others, and just letting go of the process. Yeah, wow. Cut the deck. We see the Justice card, which is the card of Libra. Okay, so anyways, I could keep going on with that. So that's all very good. Let me go ahead and get an advice card for you with the Wooden Tarot for Libra. This one, the Hanged Man. Just talked about the Hanged Man, but basically, oh yeah, this is a card of Pisces that may apply to you. We did have lots of watery energy here, so that may apply, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But the Hanged Man, oh, I just noticed actually, the Hanged Man is also a bat in the Kim Kranz, or in the Wild Unknown. So yeah, it's like you're looking at things from a newer perspective. You're no longer resisting change, resisting struggles or anything like that. It's like you just hang there. You suspend yourself from the resistance or the calamity is what I'm hearing. And you just kind of sit there and you observe. And you start to calm down and you notice things for what they are, who they are. And you're able to see things from a new perspective, even though your circumstances maybe haven't changed at all. And I feel like this will allow for new growth opportunities that will leave you surprised in a positive way. So basically, with that being your advice, I think that's really allowing you to regain your power and regain your happiness back. Yeah, I think there also needs, with the Six of Swords being like your overall theme, I think that's a really big message too, is to think before you speak. It's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. But I think ultimately you do need to say maybe what is bothering you. Maybe, like I was picking up, like maybe a lack of respect or something like that, of mutual, like reciprocated energy here. So yeah, I feel like there needs to be some sort of conversation about that so that you can transition through that. Otherwise, you're just going to be feeling left out if you can't manage to like rip that band-aid off, So Libra, I'm going to leave that there. If you'd like for me to look further into your own personal matters, I'd love to hear from you. So don't be hesitant to reach out. All my information for personal reading is going to be down in the description box below. But if you enjoyed this reading, please remember to leave me a thumbs up. Also, let me know if this resonates too in the comments down below. I love hearing from every single one of you, so don't hesitate to reach out. And please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that little bell to get notified when we post all of our videos. Libra, take care. I love you, and I'll see you very soon for your next reading. Bye.